Hi guys, Mitch King with Trade Stocks America with the Monday morning, September 20th, 2010 daily stock report. I just want to start off in saying that I really enjoyed meeting so many great people at the seminar, and what a pleasure it is, an honor for us to help you and pass on some things that might help you make some money. So we had a great time. Here's the Dow 30, up slightly on Friday after a slightly negative opening from the University of Michigan sentiment, where the market reacted negative in that first 30 minutes. But as I was saying during the seminar, that it usually isn't a big factor for the Michigan sentiment to drive a market down and hold it down, especially since we've been on a nice steady bull run the last couple weeks, almost like a Goldilocks low volatility move upwards. The kinds of news events that really drive a market to the negative is something like unemployment rate being quite a bit higher than expectations, or jobless claims are higher. I don't think the housing market is going to scare the market too much. I think the next repeated event, news out of Europe, might drive the market down lower. But we've been hearing that quite a bit over the last 6 months as well. So expect that news to resurface fairly soon, might pull the market down. It'll be interesting to see how strong of a market we have. My guess is that the political environment is starting to change, probably toward the positive side. That's more friendly to business, and stocks should start moving up as we see repeated local elections getting away from the Democratic control of the Senate or House, or both, probably just the House. And stock markets like that. It creates gridlock, bills can't get through, and gridlock in Washington is actually good for stocks. Here's the Nasdaq Composite. Been real steadily up, a little stronger than the other indexes because it was a weaker, so a bigger drop is creating a bigger pop. At the bottom here, you'll see we've had 8 up days in a row, and that's statistically quite unusual, even though it's slight gains. So you'd expect 2 or 3 down days, then an up day, and a couple more down days, something like that. So it wouldn't be surprising to see this curve over a little bit, or at least shallow out its type of uptrend. Let's change color. Maybe it hooks over, something like that. Real soft pullback. Wouldn't be surprising on that with that kind of number of days up. And here's the S&P 500. We're pretty much at the resistance levels at that first week of August high. If we continue to move up, we're going to move right through that level. And that's that line I'm drawing right here. And that would be pretty bullish. And we'd probably expect that the market continues to march up. My guess, all these factors are starting to slowly come into play. These comments plus that political environment changing. And if we get a positive number on this Thursday's jobless claims and a couple other good things go our way, that the bull run that we're having now continues. The market is good for long and short scalps. That has been very good. Friday was a little quieter than it has been the previous 8 to 10 days. But that goes in cycles. Monday probably has some pretty good movement on Monday for scalps, both long and short. We're going to have a beta test on starting the 27th on Monday for previous seminar attendees on that trading room. And we'll do that for a week and see how it works out and make any corrections, and then start that free trial for anyone who wants to try that for everyone else. Let's look at some stocks in the stock table. Here's AZO, long position, nice steady uptrend. No reason to change that. Google had a nice up day on Friday, up 1.9%. Still continuous uptrend. Struggled a little bit at the bottom here, was pretty weak, but so you really never want to count a stock out like Google or even Apple, these big large caps that have been really strong and really popular with a lot of mutual fund managers and hedge fund guys or retail investors. Here's BIN, still on an uptrend, and you'll know that that upper left corner has these stock symbols in most of these charts that you're looking at. CGA is starting to make a bottom. It's taking its time. Looks okay so far. Looking to hold CMG, still on a nice uptrend. And let's go back in time. You can see that real steadily for most of 9 or 10 months. Here's MGA. Should start bouncing. It's starting to move up a little bit on Friday, but we should have some more carry through on the upside, getting to that low 80s, what we'd be looking for. VMW, that's VMware, software developer. Still steady uptrend. Here's Solar, SOLR, looking for a little more upside. Try to be watching this a little closer. It could fall apart. These solar stocks are a little bit more volatile. And the big question is whether this reaches a higher high than this one right there, which would be really bullish. But we've been on an uptrend on this for a few months. We haven't had it that long, but we've just picked that up somewhere in this bottom right in here. Here's HGSI, Human Genome. And we'd like to see this one probably continues to move up. Looking for this to move up off this little dip that we've seen just right in here. Sorry about that. VIT, real gradual uptrend, still intact. Now Crocs is a long trade, which is a swing trade on the long side. Still looking for this to get up to that $12 number and maybe a little higher. And if this starts breaking down toward that 1050 level, that'd be a problem for the long position. So keep your stops in there. Here's CHSI. It's the scalp of the day for Friday, Catalyst Health. A lot of people were long on that during the live trading on Friday. And looking, this is to be a pretty decent swing trade on the long side. Like to see you guys look for a little price than Friday's close to get a better price to go long, a small long position. And this support area would be somewhere down in this area. Don't think it's going to get down there. My guess is that we drop a little bit on Monday and we can make a few points on this on the long side. So you guys take care. Have a great Sunday, and we'll talk to you Monday night.